Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Michael Reid. For over 20 years, I've worked with older adults, helping them live healthier, longer, and more fulfilling lives. I've seen a truth that I believe deeply: aging doesn't have to mean decline. In fact, it can be the most powerful, peaceful, and meaningful stage of your life, if you know how to take care of your body and mind the right way. And one of the simplest, most powerful ways to do that is through food. Food isn't just calories, it's information. It tells your cells how to behave, whether to heal, protect, or break down faster. Every bite you take is a message. A message that can either speed up aging or slow it down. In today's video, we're going to explore 5 science-backed foods that can truly slow down the aging process, protecting your brain, your heart, and even your skin. These are foods that I personally recommend to my patients, and many of them are easy to add into your daily life. So grab a cup of tea, sit back, and let's talk about how to age gracefully, starting with what's on your plate. Before we talk about specific foods, let's take a moment to understand what aging really is, and why food plays such an important role. Aging starts at the cellular level. Inside each of your cells, there are tiny structures called mitochondria, the powerhouses that keep your body running. Over time, these mitochondria become less efficient. They produce more waste in the form of free radicals, which are unstable molecules that damage your DNA, your tissues, and your organs. This process is called oxidative stress. Think of it like rust on metal: slow, invisible, but destructive. At the same time, chronic inflammation builds up in your body, from poor diet, lack of sleep, stress, and toxins. Scientists call this inflammation that accelerates aging. Together, oxidative stress and inflammation speed up every age-related disease we know: heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, memory loss, even some cancers. But here's the hopeful part. Studies from places like Harvard, Stanford, and the blue zones around the world show that nutrition can turn down those aging switches. Certain foods help your cells repair damage, clean up waste, and even turn on longevity genes, like SIRT1 and AMPK, which keep your metabolism young. So, when I say, food is medicine, it's not a metaphor. It's biology. Let's begin with one of nature's most powerful medicines: berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. These tiny fruits are loaded with antioxidants, particularly a compound called anthocyanin. Anthocyanins give berries their deep blue or red color. But more importantly, they neutralize free radicals that damage your cells. There's a landmark study from Harvard that followed over 16,000 women for more than 20 years. The researchers found that those who ate at least 2 servings of berries a week had significantly slower cognitive decline as they aged. In other words, their brains stayed younger for longer. Berries also improve circulation, lower blood pressure, and may even support collagen in your skin, meaning fewer wrinkles and more glow. Personally, I recommend adding a small bowl of mixed berries to your breakfast. You can blend them into yogurt, oatmeal, or a smoothie. Here's a quick tip. Frozen berries are just as nutritious as fresh ones, sometimes even more, because they're picked at peak ripeness. So, if you're thinking of one small change to start aging better, start with a handful of blueberries every morning. Your brain, your heart, and your skin will thank you. Number 2, fatty fish, such as salmon, sardines, and mackerel. These are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA. Omega-3s are essential fats that your body cannot make on its own. You have to get them from food. They reduce chronic inflammation, keep your heart rhythm steady, lower triglycerides, and protect the brain. A large study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people with higher omega-3 levels had larger brain volumes, particularly in areas responsible for memory and learning. Think about that. Your diet can literally change the size and function of your brain. For older adults, I recommend 2 servings of fish per week, baked, grilled, or steamed, not fried. If you don't eat fish, consider plant sources like chia seeds, flax seeds, or algae oil supplements. Remember, Omega-3s are like lubrication for your body's aging engine. Without them, things wear down faster. Third on our list, leafy greens. Spinach, kale, collard greens. These are loaded with vitamins A, C, K, and folate. They also contain nitrates, which improve blood flow and support heart health. A fascinating study from Rush University Medical Center tracked over 950 older adults for nearly 5 years. Those who ate 1 serving of leafy greens daily had the cognitive function of people 11 years younger. That's an incredible difference, achieved simply by eating greens. If you don't like raw salads, try blending spinach into soups or sautéing kale with olive oil and garlic. Small daily habits. That's the secret to lasting change. Fourth, nuts. Almonds, walnuts, pistachios, they're full of healthy fats, protein, and antioxidants. Nuts lower bad cholesterol, reduce inflammation, and help stabilize blood sugar. A Harvard study following over 100,000 people found that those who ate a handful of nuts daily lived longer and had fewer heart problems. But remember, moderation is key. Just 1 small handful a day is enough. They're high in calories. Choose unsalted, unroasted nuts if possible. I often tell my patients, keep a small jar of mixed nuts in your kitchen. When you crave something crunchy, grab that instead of chips. Over time, those small swaps make a big difference. Finally, green tea. It's rich in polyphenols, particularly EGCG, one of the most powerful anti-aging compounds discovered. EGCG protects your DNA, improves metabolism, and supports liver function. In Japan, especially in Okinawa, known as one of the world's blue zones, drinking green tea daily is a lifelong habit. Many centenarians there enjoyed 2 to 3 cups a day. Replace sugary drinks with green tea, and you'll notice calmer energy, clearer focus, and better sleep. Personally, I drink a warm cup of green tea around 3 p.m. It gives me focus without the crash of coffee. Let's recap: berries, fatty fish, leafy greens, nuts, and green tea. These are simple foods, but when you use them consistently, they can transform your health from the inside out. Remember, aging gracefully doesn't mean trying to stay 25 forever. It means staying strong, clear-minded, and at peace with the passage of time. What you eat, how you move, how you rest, these are the choices that decide how you age. So start small, pick 1 food from today's list and make it part of your daily routine. And if you found this helpful, subscribe and join me each week as we explore the science and art of healthy aging. I'm Dr. Michael Reid, reminding you, it's never too late to live better.